The chapter begins with a new attack by the Union fleet. The laser beams have no effect and the missiles are redirected towards them. Some manage to hit, reducing the numbers of their fleet, so they order the withdrawal. Prospera congratulates his daughter and wait for the permet reactor to turn back on. Bob tries to get Miorine to respond to his call, but she remains hidden in a depressive little ball mode. Choo Choo asks Cecilia to lend her the demi-barding for the final battle. She accepts, showing them what it will cost them if they damage it. She also asks that they take Ryuji with them. Aaliyah prepares the girls to take care of the cattle before they go to the fight. Chelsea begs to accompany them to the battle, and the boys wonder if the raccoon will go up the Caliban. Elon tells Soletta the truth about the clones, disposable subjects to pilot Gundams. Elon 4, who died, turned out to be a good person. He asks her if it wouldn't be easier for her to run away and forget everything. She answers that she is afraid, before doing everything at her mother's suggestion. But since the attack, she has acted on her own, and now she wants to stop Prospera and Ericht. Elon observes Noria's sketches, and before leaving, Soletta has to go to one more place. In the middle of the meeting of the Benedict group, they receive a request from the Union inspector to enter. The Caliban tests will be soon, so Soletta must hurry. Bob appears and asks her to follow him. In the corridor, he admits that he will not allow him to look for his fiancée, so he asks for a duel. If he wins, he will have to forget about Miorine. The type of duel will be fencing, remembering the legendary fight between Amuro Ray and Char Aznable. Although he had an advantage at the beginning, the winner turns out to be Soletta. Bob returns the colors of Holder to his suit and allows him to continue. Miorine has not moved since the beginning of the chapter, but she reacts to the words of the protagonist. She goes to see her mother and sister to try to stop the Quiet Zero. She is scared to make decisions alone. Miorine doesn't know what to say to her. Her decisions cause the death of many people. She asks him to accompany her back to Earth in the future, since she must answer for her actions. Both confess their mistakes. Correct or not, their decisions cannot be changed, but they can move forward, and meeting her was not a mistake. Soletta asks her to enter and Miorine refuses. She wants to move forward on her own and finally reconcile. Both go to the boys and inform her that Delling has woken up. Her daughter goes to see him and informs her not to run away, so he shouldn't give up either. Quiet Zero reactivates and heads to the Quetta plant. Upon arrival, their mobile suits search the entire place, but what they were looking for is gone. They went ahead of their plan, so they go looking for Delling Rembrandt. Belmiria, Gustin, and Kananji adjust details for combat. Only Gundams can move in the data storm. Raising the score to 8 will kill the pilot. The Ferret can't handle a score like this, and it's too late to modify the Schwarzette. The demi-barding, he will use a cockpit without a permet system. He will not be able to be hacked, but it will be piloting blind. Miorine will go up to the Quiet Zero with some override codes. Soletta will have to be the distraction and face Ericht. Bob has doubts, but Miorine shuts him up with her eyes. Kananji says that if it is impossible, they should flee, and he will deliver what Prospera is looking for, a mobile suit that we do not know if it is the Caliban. The Benedict group personnel undertake the evacuation, and Miorine decides to make one last deal with Shattuck, in which she asks for his support. The last adjustments are made to demi-barding. Everyone prepares to travel. Soletta reveals to her fiancé that her mother modified her tomatoes. The genetic code hid a last message for her. The activation tests begin in the Caliban. This machine does not. It has protection against the damage caused by the storm, but in exchange it will be able to have a higher score with the same effort. Also, being a replica of Ericht, it will have a higher resistance without reaching immunity to damage. The activation initiates the psychedelic visions, and the pain is present. With effort they achieve the objective, and the score 5 is exceeded. Quiet Zero has arrived. The real Elon, Peel, and the rest of those in hiding observe Miorine's first mission as president. Someone managed to break through the data storm, and we see Caliban enter the scene. The machines attack without success. His weapon, it resembles a witch's broom, and initiates the counterattack. Erich and Prospera know that it is Soletta who tries to resist the damage to attack. When they begin to advance, Bob sees a mobile suite in the distance. Schwarzette appears pointing at the ship. He tries to stop him, and the pilot identifies himself. Luda has arrived and wants to free his brother from Miorine's networks. Soletta eliminates the last mobile suit on the scene. The storm reacts. Erich left Quiet Zero. He wants to know why his sister came, and she replies that she is here to stop them both. The chapter ends with a group background. Subscribe for more content. We are about to finish the series.